What's going on? Welcome to another video. Today we are opening up a brand new box of Paradox Rift. This came out just last week and it's the 5th set to come out in Scarlet and Violet. We are searching for Iron Valiant, Roaring Moon, even Goldango. Those would be some really cool secret art rares to pull. So let's see if we can get it inside this. Alright, so we've got our brand new booster box of Paradox Rift right here. This I think is my 4th box. I've managed to pull the Mila secret art rare, the Roaring Moon secret art rare, and I'm hoping to pull some other really cool stuff from this box here. So we are going to open this up and see what we get inside. Let me know if you've opened some Paradox Rift sets. Let me know if you've recently opened Paradox Rift and what your chase cards are and whether or not you pulled those chase cards. The prices for the singles or for the rare cards in this set are actually rising. They are doing, I think, much better than Paldea Evolved. So, I mean, this is a really fun set to open. There's a lot of art rares. They all look really amazing. That Steelix, I really want to pull that Steelix. That one looks really cool. But yeah, let's crack this open and see what we get inside. So Paradox Rift, I'm sure many of you already know that you have the ancient Pokemon, you have the future Pokemon, and it's just a really new kind of gimmick, and it's really interesting. I love seeing future versions of our favorite Pokemon, even like ancient versions of our favorite Pokemon. So I'm hoping that they do maybe an ancient version of the original 151. That would be wild. All right, so let's open this up. And there we have it. We have all these fresh packs. I forget how many packs. I think it's 36 packs in a box. Yeah, 36 packs in a box. Whew. Let's take a look at these. Look at that. All artworks. Iron Valiant, Roaring Moon, Armarouge. Roaring Moon, Garchomp, Armarouge. That looks really nice. That is sweet. So I don't usually like to decide, right side or left side. It's honestly all just random. So we're going to take all these packs out. And we're just going to lay them all out here like this. All right, and then yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna crack some packs open and see what we get. Before I do, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy Pokemon, if you enjoy Beyblades, or if you enjoy any kind of TCGs. I like to open up Disney, I like to open up Yu-Gi-Oh! So you'll see all of that here on this channel. Basically, whatever I decide to dip my toes into that week or that day. Then yeah, be sure to like this video if you do enjoy it. It really helps my channel. I'm slowly growing. We've got about 200 followers, so thank you all for following if you are already. And thank you so much if you're new and you're still hanging out. Let's crack open some Paradox Rift. First pack. So yeah, with this set, it's a really neat set. It's a huge set, by the way. Giant set. Basic energy. I think we're just going to go through the cards like this. Screamtail. See, that's an example of an ancient and like a regular psychic Pokemon. So that's really cool. This one here has a secret art rare, or no, special art rare, or art rare. Garganicle. There's our first pack, first hit. On to the next one. Now, be honest with me, when you open Pokemon and a new set comes out, how many packs do you open every time a new set comes out? I tried to tell myself maybe I'll open up 1 or 2 boxes. I always end up opening way more than I expect. Just because it's just so much fun. It's not necessarily like, it's not fun if you don't pull anything good. it's just the experience of being able to open cards and pull some really cool cards, or even just explore the artwork, is something that I never really appreciated much when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I would just tear the packs open. I'd just be like, go through them all and not even really appreciate like the artwork or the attacks or the specialties and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, now is a great time to really just indulge and take it all in. We've got a Brute, Bonnet, Foil, Ancient. That's really nice as well. Now, I don't play the actual card game, but I know there are a lot of people who do, and I think I was reading somewhere that this set is a really good balanced set for collectors and for players. So a lot of players will find a lot of useful cards to add to their decks in this set. And there's also a lot of really good collectible cards as well. So, you know, that's always a good thing when the sets are balanced so that everybody, you know, can enjoy it, so that there's a little bit of something for everyone. That's always a good thing, right? Magby. And I mean, we just got off Pokemon 151. Whew, we got a gold card there. Beach Court. Not bad, not bad. Man, I kind of wish I played the game, Scarlet and Violet game, because a lot of the trainers, a lot of the trainer cards, they're all connected to that game, right? Like the locations and the settings and all that. I honestly just really hadn't had time to really dive into playing the game. But I have, you know, watched some walkthroughs and stuff, and it does look like a lot of fun. I don't know if the whole issue with there being a lot of glitches or bugs in the game really affected the experience, but that's just something that I read when it came to Scarlet and Violet on the Nintendo Switch. Man, I'm super old school, so I just want like all the old school games to have remakes and just play all those again, like Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Silver, Gold, Heart Gold, all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm always curious when people watch my videos to know, like, is it a lot of my generation, so people from the 90s watching, or is it like a lot of, you know, the newer generation of people getting into Pokemon watching, you know? It'd be really interesting to find out and see, you know, who's still keeping up with Pokemon, or maybe who's getting back into Pokemon after all these years. I've been away from this hobby, including Beyblades, for almost 15 years. And it's just, you know, with school and with your career and life and everything, you kind of prioritize that instead of like your hobbies. But one thing that I've learned, sorry, I got a bit of a cough. One thing that I've learned growing up is to give up on your hobbies and to like just go cold turkey on the things that you enjoyed as a kid. It's not very good for your mental health. I mean, the things we enjoy because it brought us, you know, happiness. Ooh, Brute Bonnet, that's a very good one. Love the artwork on that. It brought us a lot of happiness, you know, at the time. So it's like, why is it that when we get older, why when we grow up, we all of a sudden have to forget about these things that brought us joy and happiness and simply grow up, right? And I'm not saying, you know, you shouldn't grow up. I'm just saying you should continue to do what you enjoy. Even if you decide that, you know what, maybe I don't enjoy this as much as I used to, that's okay, you know, as long as you continue to find things that bring you happiness, whether it's, you know, hobbies like this, or whether it's spending time with family and friends. Those are truly the most important things that I think a lot of people will usually realize when it, you know, becomes too late, right? When you get into your 30s, get into your 40s, you realize, oh, I should have done all these things. I should have, you know, taken time for myself and indulged in the hobbies, the things that I love, that I enjoy. And for everybody, that's different, right? It could be, you know, watching movies. It could be biking. It could be Pokemon, Beyblade. really anything, and everybody's different, right? So that's kind of the beauty of it. And even if you don't know what your hobbies are, you can always just, you know, watch videos like this and see what people are into. And I think the important question is to ask them why they're into it. If someone asks me why I'm into, you know, Pokemon cards or Beyblades, it's because I love the tangibleness of this hobby. Ooh, we have Mouse Hold. I love being able to just hold something in my hands, look at it up close, and just appreciate, you know, the art, appreciate the attention to detail. I'm a very detail-oriented person, which is why I handmake jewelry for a living. Just an intense appreciation for things that are handmade, things that you do with your hands, like things like this. This is just an incredible design. You know, coming from the first gen Beyblades to this, like, I just love feeling that, right? And that's one of the reasons why I love Pokemon cards. It's because you can feel them, you can appreciate them, and you can hold them in your hands. Yeah, you know, I mean, like I said, we all have our different ways of appreciating things, which leads us to all having different hobbies. And it's important to, if you have friends who have certain hobbies and maybe you don't understand why they, you know, like this or like that, you know, you got to take a step back and you kind of got to appreciate the fact that they are doing something that they enjoy, you know, doing what they love, and that they're still doing it. I think that's one of the main key takeaways, is that I love to see people who I've known who have had hobbies and they're still pursuing those hobbies. And it's not that they're pursuing that hobby and nothing else. They're pursuing it while being responsible, while taking care of their family, or while growing themselves personally or in their career, right? You want balance at the end of the day, right? You want to feel like you have a balance in your life, balance with relationships, balance with hobbies, and all that kind of stuff. It's very important. So yeah, that's just, you know, a really long rant about why this is my fourth box of Paradox Rift. It's definitely something that brings me joy and something that I really like to just do in my spare time. You know, I work hard throughout the week, and then Fridays I decide, you know what am I going to spend my money on? And today it just so happened to be some Paradox Rift. All right, let's see how we're doing. We have 4 EX cards. We got 1 art rare and 1 gold card. Not too bad. Let's see. I mean, we still got a ton of packs left. Ooh, we got Hoopa EX Terra. What do you guys think about the new Terra Pokemon? I personally love it. I think the whole crystal-looking Pokemon are really neat. I think it brings a whole new dynamic to the look of Pokemon. When I left the hobby, it was when they did the whole Mega series, so like Mega Charizard, Mega Blastoise, and that was cool, but it kind of strayed away too much from the original Pokemon design, which I was kind of like, not too sure how I feel about that. And we have Sandy Shocks as our full art. This is our first full art, I think. Sandy Shocks. A lot of people don't like the secret art rare of that card, but I think it's really cool. I think like an ancient Magneton. See, like, I think this is going to be a really cool generation of Pokemon. Ancient and future. It's not just like it's just ancient. It's ancient and future Pokemon. So that's going to bring out like a lot of really cool designs. And I'm sure we're going to get a whole bunch of, you know, really special releases that come out within just generation. Just like with Sword and Shield, there were a lot of really cool products, like the I think the 25th anniversary premium collection box with the Pikachu and the we got Chantel and the Charizard, those metal cards. That goes for so much money. I just got into Pokemon right after that was released, so I didn't get a chance to pick one up in stores. And if I wanted to pick one up now, it's going to cost me I think 600 Canadian dollars just to pick up one of those boxes. So that ship has sailed, unless they release it again, which I doubt they will. But I mean, it is what it is. I was able to get the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection, the 151 Ultra Premium Collection, so those were a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like there's like always these really cool products. The one product I'm not too excited about is that collection box, like the game box, that big black box with the Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise cards. It's a little underwhelming to me, especially the English version. I think the Japanese version of that looks way cooler, especially with the golden borders, the unique holofoil pattern and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I found it a little underwhelming in terms of, you know, price for what you get inside, right? Which is a little unfortunate because I don't know why there's always such a big difference between releases in Japan and releases here internationally. I think, you know, obviously it's kind of like separated companies. You have Pokemon International and then you have Pokemon Japan. But yeah, of course there's like the issue with quality control, and then I think the exclusive issue is a thing also where we don't always get what the Japanese folks get. For example, Pokemon 151, they got Master Ball holofoils, right? They got Master Ball reverse foils, which added such a special dimension to collecting and to buying packs and stuff, because Master Ball is very, you know, reminiscent of the, oh, there we go, Toxtricity. It's very reminiscent of playing the game back then. You'd get Master Ball, you'd catch a Mewtwo, you'd only get one, so you'd have to use that wisely. But yeah, it's too bad we didn't get the Master Ball reverse foils. I think that would have been, you know, really fun. And even without the Master Ball reverse foils though, these packs are like super hard to find. Pokemon 151 is just almost impossible. Ooh, we got Loudred right there. That is a nice art rare. Let's see, we got 2 art rares so far. We are expecting 1 more art rare. At least 1 more art rare. We don't have a secret art rare yet, but we still have a bunch of packs, so let's see if anything will pop up. Yeah, I remember they had the trainer galleries with Sword and Shield, and then what was it with Crown Zenith? Galarian galleries. And now it's just illustration rares, which I think is way better because it doesn't limit it to like a certain region or whatnot. It could just be like a special illustration rare, and I think that is the best way to go about these new illustrations, which really bring out a new kind of dimension to collecting. All the cards look incredible. Like this one, incredible. I think this is the same one that drew Giratina and drew the Magikarp art rare. We got Iron Hands. This card is actually worth quite a bit. I think it's because it's a very playable card and it has a very strong effect for when playing the actual game. Down to the last 3 packs. Let's see if we can pull any last minute fire. Gimmighoul, Professor Turo, Melodic. Last 2 packs. Here we go. By the way, I use store credit to buy this box, and I usually do that if I don't really pull the cards that I want or I'm looking for. Ooh, we got twins right there. I usually just trade the cards back in and then use that to purchase another box or purchase a new product, or just hold on to the store credit until something new comes out. Especially this holiday set when we have the Paldea Fates. I think that'll be really, really interesting. And we got our last art rare. We got Crustle and a Steelix. Well, there we have it. That was a lot of fun. I think we pulled some pretty cool stuff. Let's take a look Let's recap what we have. We got Crustle, Iron Hands, Loudred, Toxtricity EX, Chantel, Sandy Shocks, Hoopa EX, Skeledirge, Mousehold, Brute Bonnet, Altaria, Beach Court, and Corfagrigus. There we go. That is Paradox Rift. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for Pokemon content, Beyblade content, any kind of content that I might decide to share and post. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Paradox Rift, what your chase cards are, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.